So there's a money-making method that is probably the easiest one in the game. It's so easy that a number of people try to cheat and macro it. In this video, I'm going to be doing that money-making method for 10 hours to see if it's actually what everyone says it is. Now, if you haven't figured it out, what I've been talking about is mithril mining. This money-making method used to be the best among all the miners before the crystal hollows came out. But even after that, this method was still great since it required little to no effort. Just go to this spot in the dwarven mines and mine away. Okay, so let's get started. The first hour alone, I can already feel the consequences of being a mithril miner in this day and age. Macro checking. A couple of times every hour or so, there will be losers who interrupt your mining to make sure that you're not macroing. Like some sort of Minecraft police that will take you to Minecraft jail if they caught you cheating in a boring, mind-numbing activity in Hypixel Skyblock. Given that macro checking is now part of everyday life, I will not be stopping the timer, even if I have to appease these losers ruining my rates. Because you're gonna have to do this. These are realistic numbers, man. This is real life. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Please subscribe. This is my progress for the first 2 hours of mithril mining. It looks like a lot because my mall perk gave me titanium insanium for 20 minutes, which I heard was pretty good. Oh, silly me. In all the ranting, I forgot about the tree that I used for this project. This is it. Just pause the video. I can't be bothered to explain it. I'm a YouTuber, meaning that I'm not that smart. But the gist is mining fortune and mining speed, and get the ability that makes you feel like a crypto miner in 2020. If you didn't get that, get the one that makes you cracked at mining. This is my progress for hours 3 and 4. You can probably see how significant 20 minutes of a titanium insanium is because I didn't get it, at least for hours 3 and 4. Because my rates are a lot lower right now. Not 60 mil an hour good, because that's just a straight up lie, but still good. Now that I have a bit of time, I can finally talk about my gear. I have pretty much maxed out gear. Devin, whatever, the D drill with 1 missing silex and maxed out D armor. I'm using this worm looking thing for a pet and made him hold a cow looking thing that gives me more mining fortune, making me richer in the process. One day I'll be like Preston from the famous Disney movie called Blank Check that aged like fine milk. Hour 5, everything is looking up. I'm halfway done with this project. Sure, I'm a little tired, but I think I can pull through. I just need to do everything that I've already done, but again. So the essence of Hypixel Skyblock. I also checked, but apparently a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, which is crazy because the subscribe button is like so it's free, so make sure you do that. Like, why wouldn't you do it? It's almost stupid if you don't do it. Crazy, even insane, wacky. This is how much I earned, by the way. I'm starting to lose my mind. The mind-numbing repetitiveness of mithril mining, the constant macro checks. I'm falling apart here, man. This dude started mining even though I was already here and wouldn't leave me alone. Needless to say, I was already having a pretty bad day and my inner demons came out and might have said some things I would rather not repeat. But it resulted in a staring contest that lasted about 20 minutes. So both parties ended up not doing anything productive. I did pause the timer because this is a special case of the incredible will of Skyblock players being the most toxic humans that they could be in any given situation. Number 7. See, at this point, I've already figured out how incredibly consistent mithril mining is. So you're rarely ever gonna have spikes or dips in your profits unless a titanium insanium perk is active, which makes me wonder what made me come up with a stupid challenge like this anyways. It's not like there are any rare drops that I can get. It's literally just mining for 10 hours. You can literally test this method for 10 minutes and just multiply it by 60 and you'll get the same number. Complaining aside, this is my profit in hour 7. Hour 8. Alright, I take back what I said. Obviously, you can't just do a 10-minute test unless you have any other perk than titanium insanium. You might have heard me say this perk multiple times in this video, so I'll give you the gist of it. It's the best perk that you can get from Sky Mall, at least in terms of profit. It multiplies the titanium you mine by 5. With this perk active, your rates will go up tremendously. With such a good perk in the pool, Hypixel made it rarer than other perks that are available, at least to my knowledge, which is how some people get some insane number like 60 million coins an hour mithril mining, which is insane and disgustingly clickbait. I would never do that. It's like saying you can make 5 billion coins an hour doing dungeons by just dropping a handle every run. That's actually not a bad idea. Guys, I found the best money-making method, nucleus runs. Just drop a Devons Aloe and you can make infinite money. Elon Musk will be your best friend and Jeff will give you Amazon Prime for free. Subscribe for more clickbait titles and video ideas. Here are my hour 8 profits, by the way. Hour 9. At this point, I'm at the home stretch, baby. I got my second win. I still feel like tearing my hair out, but I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Here's my hour 9 profits, and let's get to the final hour. Alright, I had one last titanium insanium in the last hour, so it inflated the rates just a bit. Not too much though, but it did. But here are my profits. By the way, to prove that nothing is clickbait, you can see how much powder I earned by mithril mining on the left side of the screen. You can probably see it increase as the hours go by. I do switch up the footage here and there, but it's generally chronological. I switch up the footage here and there because I do take breaks and I want the video to flow a little better. But I did mine the whole 10 hours. But now that I'm done, I'm gonna go take a nap and I'll see you guys when I wake up. So after 10 hours of mithril mining, I managed to earn this many coins. I don't recommend this money making method at all if you're planning to do it for more than an hour at a time. The amount of mental exhaustion that I had to live through from losers macro checking me and double spawns that will try to steal your spot is just too much of a headache for me to recommend this to anyone. That's why I do this, so you don't have to. Please subscribe to heal my brain. I've lost too much already.